receivers there. Who's going to make a play on the football? And in this case, the defensive guys actually got it done and knocked it away.
Taken from just outside the 30. 12 yards on the return that time. And it'll be Falcon football as they take possession. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now Ryan on first down. Incomplete on the right side. It's Tammy. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up second down.
Gain, you know?
All right, let's look at the offense. Devontae Freeman, this is a guy that you wanted to talk about, so take it away.
Brandon, have you seen a running back play with such joy as well as such fury?
Why are you playing so far for Julio Jones? I don't understand.
Defenses.
Now Ryan. Sanu with a grab over the middle. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. We're going to look at the defensive starters for the New York Giants, and they finally ramped things up in Week 7. They were -10 in turnover margin going into that game over in London, +3 there. Fantastic day for them overall. And remember all the offseason acquisitions that they made. Olivier Vernon on the defensive line, Janoris Jenkins at cornerback. It really came up big for them in London. How about Jenkins with the return
hard to stop
against his
when the ball
former
comes
team,
out so
the
quick.
Rams. 4 total interceptions after 2 the entire season prior to that game. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play.
That usually doesn't
happen.
happen.
There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
That usually doesn't happen.
3rd and long. It's Ryan. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
I don't understand why you're playing so scared.
Here's the Giant offense now.
Play on this prevent defense. My goodness.
And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Well, the game across the pond for Jennings, 13 carries, 25 yards. He did hit pay dirt, Charles, but the rushing attack for the Giants is pretty much non-existent right now.
And that's all anyone in the New York area is talking about. How do they get the running game going? And Rashad Jennings was pretty darn good in 2015. Had the injured thumb early, been a little ineffective, maybe needs some help from his offensive line. Don't be surprised, though.
I think they got a little bit of film on Mr. Shepard.
And a look at the defense now.
I think they got a little bit of film on Mr. Shepard. He's been awfully quiet the last couple of weeks.
Let's see what the defense dials up here. 3rd and 4. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Where's he go?
1-yard gain on the play, and that'll
Where's
be
he
the call
go?
to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Where was he go?
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the
There you
football.
go.
And they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field.
Should have punted the ball.
Following the interception, just any
Show some respect.
interception, are you
Punt
a
the
little
ball.
bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Oh, he had 6
Oh,
points
come on,
in his
Julio.
hands there.
That's your
Couldn't
catch
hang
right there.
on. 2nd down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
From midfield now, here's Ryan. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Now it's Ryan. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And on 2nd and 10 now. Second and 10 now. Ryan. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Jacob Tamme, there. 3rd down here. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd down, Ryan finding time. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good. But when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
The 3 straight incompletions.
Come on, you know this 4th down territory right here.
They're going to go for it on 4th. 4th down. Here's Ryan. And this is incomplete.
Wow.
It looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Giants are going to get the football back. And New York set to take the field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they...
This is caught inside the 15. Manning to Beckham, a big play there. 49 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Tyson Jackson in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
There you go. Put a little hot sauce on it.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. On 2nd down, here's Manning. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
After all the preparation, all the practice,
no, sir.
Like that will actually break your heart.
No, sir.
Everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
So incomplete on 2nd down. Now they'll look to convert here on 3rd. And they're going to go soft on the corners. On 3rd and long, it's Manning. And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete.
Bring the kick team out. Bring the kick team out.
So the Giants now are going to turn it over to their field goal unit. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And Gold is able to put it through. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. So this offensive unit, they've now had 3 drives, and they only have 3 points to show for it.
Payoff is the key for everything. How many offenses have we talked to that say we have to finish drives? Thus far, this team hasn't finished it quite the way they wanted to.
Now it's Gold after splitting the uprights to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. On first down, Ryan connects with Sanu right side. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 13 yards there on the pickup, and it'll be first down Atlanta.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
It was tough sledding for Freeman.
Sometimes I forget this too fast as the ball, too fast as the offense, running and passing.
Overtime, got stopped at his own 43.
I think that the head coach, Dan Quinn, questioning himself a little bit about the call now, but he was seeking to create that identity or continue that identity of his team, that we can pick up fourth down situations, especially short yardage. He said it was a gut call. He may not listen to his gut.
Get 7 yards to carry. Why not run the ball?
The toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
He's going to go for a big, and this is caught inside the 5.
Much better. Much better. Much better. The run instead of the play action. So you guys thought it was a run, but when I kept the ball, but I faked like I was giving it to the running back, but I kept the ball and threw it to the best receiver in the game. That's when you messed up at, right there. Do you see what happened? You see what happened? I was running the ball so effectively. Okay, I was running the ball so effectively, you just knew I was just going to keep running it. But then I switched it up on you a bit.
Here's Ryan. And he takes a shot on the release, and this will be incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback down quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
On second down, Ryan. And he'll take it into
late hit it, ref.
Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones from 3 yards out. And the Falcons have retaken the lead. Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score fast. But a long drive can also work to your advantage as well.
In so many ways, Brandon, because number one, you get them tired, but the big one is mentally. They can't figure out how to slow you down, how to get off the field, how to get the ball back. They go to the bench wondering, what are we going to do next time in order to stop those guys?
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the...